Right, let's get myself signed up for adventure and get this show on the road. Ah, the fire bombs. How lovely. It's too bad I didn't catch my recording last night because you know, I had a lot of funny things going on. Oh, that sounds so wrong when I said that. I had a lot of things going on, yeah. But anyway, no. Jokes aside, yeah, there was a lot of funny things going on between me and my friends, and it was just quite funny. We were just setting ourselves alight with those fire bombs and such like that. So yeah, so I am pissed off that I didn't. Well, that my OBS didn't catch that, and that, so because I was like, no, fuck it, you know. But hey ho, never mind. There's always plenty of other times. Besides, I am an opportunist. Wait, is that the right term to use? I had to think about it there. Yeah, as many of you may have noticed or know, or for those of you who don't know, yeah, Sea of Thieves has had a big update over the past times and such, and they added quite a lot of new stuff. I mean, there's much that has been added since I played it last year and such. When I say last year, I mean like, when was the last time I played it last year? I think it was November time, that's it, because I was still hunting around for the Reaper chest and such. So now they've added a lot more stuff into it. At the moment, I'm going to go Reaper hunting and see if I can get some more Reaper chests, even hoping to get some more loot. If I was to go on adventures and such like that, I would personally rather do it with my buddies than by myself, because if I was to go on those big time adventures or any skull faults, the chances are I'm going to get raided and I wouldn't stand no chance against the players that would actually literally murk me and my ship, because 3 against 1 is kind of like, yeah, I'm outnumbered sort of thing. But at the same time, it can be done, because I have seen people do it. There are people that are very skillful who have done it. But in my personal opinion, from my experience, I would actually rather just have a crew with me, so at least I know that somebody's got my back. I'm not saying that you can't trust anyone in this game. It's just that it's Sea of Thieves, you know. It's going to be what it is. It's like the name suggests in the title, you know. People are going to loot you, whether you like it or not. So it's like, ready or not, here they come, and you can't hide. Oh, that was just me trying to make... What the hell are you doing behind there, Duke? You look like you've seen some serious shit, dude. Well, I suppose it's better than seeing you spread out across that table. You know, what have you got?
I have jobs for you.
You sound out of whack. What the hell did I miss? Anyway. Maybe I have to play through all the stories to understand what exactly happened. But either way, I'm going to check his black market stuff. I noticed that they actually added a lot of new good stuff, like the night shine parrot stuff and that. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I like the old parrot halls and such like that from the like the first, like the green colour one and that. But then I decided to go for a different hall, because I noticed that a lot of people were starting to use the parrot hall, and I thought, I'll try to be different or something like that. Yeah, I like to be special. But anyway, I decided to go for the night shine one, because I do like the colours of it. I mean, black with blue, it's just awesome, mate. Actually, I'll go back to... It's not there, is it? No, I've gone to the one thing. These are lots.
Watch your back.
Yeah. What's it now? Yeah, it's the archive, that's it. And the good thing they bring up about the archive is that they allow you to buy the stuff that they had. I am assuming that they had previously, and I'm assuming these were previous things that you could get. And I gotta say, I do like the Night Shine Parrot set. I still need to get like the Night Shine Parrot Caspin and cannons. But however, I've got the main thing, which is the wheel and the hull. And the hull looks pretty awesome, especially when you equip it to the boat and that. I know other people have different personal tastes, and holy shit, that is bright as fuck. I know other people have different personal tastes in what they like in colours. Me, I personally like it, in my opinion. Now, these firebombs are one of the newer things that are added into the game. You've got two options to use them. You can use them to throw at people, set them alight, or you can throw it to other players' ships, set their ships alight, or you can load them into the cannons and, you know, basically, yeah, set players alight with the cannons, or if not players, the ghost ships and such. Anyway, I'll keep the fire bombs to myself. Yeah, as you can tell, I've got multiple holes. Some of them I've got attained for free, like from the Shores of Gold, and some of them are attained from just entering the actual game and getting it for nothing really, like the Spartan Hall and such like that. I mean, the Spartan Hall and Wheel is pretty cool and epic. Anyway, I've got to equip this, and obviously I'm going to equip that, because why not? You will go to that. Wait, is he on there? Oh yeah, he is. It's alright, ignore me. And of course, I'll go for the skeleton bone crusher cannons and Caspian. And I'll go for the rogue sea dog figurehead. Oh, shit! Don't tell me I'm coming down with another bug or something. Because fuck that shit. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh. Right. What do I need to do now? Oh yeah. Best thing I find to do is, well, I learnt this from my friends actually, so I'll give credit to both J Diamond and Mr. Paul for this one. Basically, I find it's best that you go into barrels, loot the barrels, and just overstock and stock on your boat, so that way you've got enough cannons and wood to keep your ship afloat, basically, and proper protected and such. Now, usually when I do hunts and that, I tend to not bother with that, but with the way the players are and how the seas have been lately on this game, it does help to over-prepare. And also, as you notice, instead of having the storm-like clouds of the ghost ship, now it's like a permanent red thing. I do prefer the storm-like clouds of the ghost ship. It's what's name rather than that. That's my personal opinion, really. Yeah, the nice glowy red is a nice touch, and it gives it that fiery look. But I do prefer, you know, like the storm clouds of, you know, like how it was before. But that's just me, you know, my personal preference and such. And it's the same with the skull falls. When there's a skull fall, but you just see this big red skull in the sky instead of just the storm-like skull. And it's like, yeah, it's nice, but I prefer the old one personally. But that's just me. I think maybe some others may agree with me, but you know, everyone has their own taste. But it doesn't ruin the game for me, because overall the game is still fun to play and awesome to play. And yes, it can be quite hard, especially when you encounter like random encounters of a ghost ship and such. But you know, that's the whole point of adventure. You know, you're meant to be, you know, challenged with these challenges and such like that. And shit, I've got to learn to jump. So you know, if you didn't have these challenges, it would be pretty boring. And yes, I'm on a sloop because it's much more easy for me to man. Yeah, I could man and a game by myself, and it is doable. But oh shit. But I would rather something small, nimble, and quick, really. And yes, you may notice I'm putting maggots and worms and grubs into one area, and foods into another area. It's just me keeping things in order. I do need to stock up though. And another thing that I did is water barrels, so you can actually put out fires and such. And what also would help is I actually close these so that people can't see my lights when I'm going in the dark. And turn these off, obviously, because one of the golden rules that I've learned of most of the players on Sea of Thieves is keep your lanterns off, because stealth is an important thing of this game. And also keeping your anchor up raised is usually a good thing, so you can actually make a quick getaway. Now, the good thing is, your boat's not going to sail off. There's no storm at the moment, so it's going to be fine. For those of you who are new to the game, I would say, you know, don't panic about, you know, about how other players are going to be and such. Let's just go with the actual whole flow of the game. Just enjoy it to your, you know, to your ways. Play it your own way, basically. Like I always say about any game. Well, I'm gonna put these in here so I can nab some more of the island, because something tells me that there's bound to be more. You know what? This is so much easier if I had a crew. That's not me hinting or complaining. That's just me being a lazy bum. I'm hoping no other players comes and blows my ship up. If it does, if they do, then it's no big deal, you know. I just simply start again, you know. That's how it always works. The name of the game. Although I would hate to lose those firebombs, but still, I'm not complaining. Don't know why I've got an obsession with the firebombs, especially when it comes to setting my friends alight with them. For a laugh. It's alright to get me back though. Especially Jay Diamond, who was setting me alight last night. And it was just quite funny. But yeah, I am very disappointed that my OBS didn't capture that. And I was like, you son of a. But that could have been the fault on my end, not OBS's fault. Because I do need to, again, open up my computer and see what the problem is. Because I've noticed that she has been pretty rough lately, so I'm going to open up. It might be just a generally need of a good clean or something like that, you know. You never know. But still, you know, I'll have a little look-see into her and see what she basically needs and such. And yes, this may seem like I'm wasting time doing this, but trust me, it all helps in the long run. Although I could have done better than to just go across it. I could have just taken a much faster route. Anyway, what I'll do one more sweep of the island and get some more bits and bobs, and then I'll start setting sail to the... I won't do a volcanic area because I know that's going to end up putting me in danger, because I'd rather do that with a crew. Yes, it can be done singly, but with my luck, I know exactly what will happen. Well, hey. There we go. That's nice. I'm really not too fussed about the grubs and such like that, being honest. I'm mostly more concerned about cannibals and wood. More than anything else, because the more wood and cannibals I can get, the more chances I got of repairing my boat quickly. And, yeah, just basically surviving. Right, let's put U's in there. 7, not too shabby. The thing that doesn't make sense is you can carry 5 wood and 5 of those firebombs, but you can carry 10 cannibals. I'm pretty sure the cannibals weigh more than the wood or something. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure that the cannibals are quite heavy. But either way, I'm not complaining, because I think what it is their way of balancing out, you know, so it gives you a fair chance of, instead of just going, oh, you're holding 5 cannibals and you've got to go back and forward to the thing every 5 rounds. So it gives you 10 rounds instead. So I'll say it's fair game, really. So I can see why they did that. You know, carrying 5 food, 5 firebombs. Because if you end up carrying 10 of those, it can be a bit overwhelming for the players. And other players will go, oh no, I'm getting a bit, you know, fed up with other players hitting us with these bombs and such like that. So it is fair dues. You know what? I'm going to check up here, see if there's any more cannibals. I don't fancy sticking around too long. Ugh, grubs. Woo! More of these. Wait. Oh, it's a banana. Not too fussed about that. Anyway, I think I've got enough. Let's see what I can do, actually. I'm going to see about going Reaper hunting, see if I can get some Reaper chests. If I can't get Reaper chests, then I'll do something else instead. Yeah, well, I've got to do something to keep this video entertaining, am I right? Right. I've got to say, you know, the graphics on this game is pretty sweet. I do love it. Like, you know, especially the effects of the water, the way the sun goes and such like that. It's really quite nice. Definitely like it. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, more food. Wood. Yoink. Any more up here? Why did you do that? I didn't want to put things back. If I wanted to put things back, I would have... Never mind. But I know to come back for these. I know I said I'd do one more, but... Yeah, I'll definitely come back for these, because... I'm not missing out on the cannibals. And the good thing about this game, when you do start this off and that, it does give you plenty of cannibals to keep you well defended and such, and gives you enough food to keep you going and such. And same goes with the wood count and such. So I'll definitely say, you know, they do actually make the game quite fair. And I like the fact that, you know, when you buy stuff like guns and skins and such like that, it's all just cosmetic stuff. There's nothing that makes you overpowered against the other players. It's just all cosmetic stuff, and it's like, yeah, I like that. Right, let's get more of these. Nope. Right, where's the ones that I said? Ah. Right, at least I've got some wood. More balls. And what's in here? Two. What do you do that for? Right. And what's in here? Yeah. I may as well not bother with that now. Anyway. Let's see what I've got. I'll have a look at my maps. And have a little see. First I put the... Actually no, I may as well just keep the wood and food on me. And take 5 of these on me. Right, now then, let's have a look on my map and see if there's any Reaper chests around that I should go to. Probably not. I'll probably miss some opportunities with that. But we see. Oh yeah, must have switched me between servers, because the only reason why that keeps coming up now and again is when they change between servers and such. Okay. This game's been a bit odd. Anyways, let's have a look at my voyages. What do I have, actually? Actually, I'm going to go back to the Duke and see if he's got something that could be of interest to me. Maybe to get me started up, because like I said, I'm not going to a volcanic area without my buddies, because... Yes, it's more gold over there, but at the same time, I'm not one for taking chances. Not until I'm 100% confident with myself. And where the hell is that tavern? Oh, there you are. That looks like a... Yeah, that's a skull fort over there. No way I'm tempting that by myself. Again, I know these can be done by yourself and such, but I'm not one for tempting fate. Not yet, anyway.
Are you cold? I feel cold.
Right, let's see what you got. Oh, fuck, I wasn't meant to go to...
Rest a little longer.
These are lots. Well, I'm going to have to wait you out. See what's in here. Does he have anything that I could be? Hassan's chest. Skull stash voyage. To find a ritual skull. Oh, that's going to be on this island. Let's have a look on here. What have you got here? Okay, that's... Wait, what's this? Tankard of Ashen String Key. Oh, dragon. Ooh. I didn't realise that. Okay. Might have to get some of those at some point. Not yet. Oh, wait. Anyway, sorry if I'm wasting time here. Anyway, let's have a little look-see. Wait, what's that came up? Ascen's chests. Stash voyage. Let's try that one. I don't want to use my blue coins, but sorry. This better be worth it, because otherwise I'm going to be... Right, let's go. And that's for the coins. Like, I need to get those blue coins back again. I'm pretty good at hunting Reaper chests when I get going. I remember when I used to be going ballistic for those and actually literally just hunting them constantly and such like that. Although a few times I literally had to run from the players because I had one of them, and it's like, Christ, did they half pursue me for it? I was like, damn. Alright, so what have we got? Wait, what's this? Wait. Are you kidding me? You're taking the piss now. I swear if it's one of those chests that ends up being a waste of my time, I'm gonna... So basically, if this ends up being a chest that's gonna be a waste of my blue coins, like it was with the ritual skull, I'm gonna be like, you motherfucker. Okay, so that's the dock end. Right. Oh, wait a minute, I'm reading this wrong. My boat's at that dock. That's where the thing is. That's where the grass is. Right. Let's see if I can get this right. Nope. Not here. Ah! Ah! You watch, it's going to be a waste of my blue coins and I'm going to be like, you son of a... I'm going to need a key for this thing. Nobody told me I need a bloody key for this thing. So where the hell do I get a key for this thing? Well, suppose I could have a little look-see. Dump you down here for the time being. You know what? I know I said I wouldn't go to the volcano thing, but... sod it. Right, what have we got here? Okay. Widen up screen. Oh, it's chapter 1. Right. So, we are after these two, known for protecting Forsaken Brink. Watch my boat sink as I go to this thing because... yeah. Forsaken Brink. Oh, it's a small one, so... but this is chapter 1 we're talking about here, so let's see, where would that be? Right. Easy enough. So I will sort the sails out in a bit. Wait a minute. I'm going the one bloody way. Turn around that way. Also, key thing to all you new players to this game is when it comes to turning the wheel, listen to the sound of the wheel when you know... oh, let me rephrase that. If you want to know how your wheel is centered or how your boat is all straightened up, basically listen to the sound what you hear as the wheel goes by. You hear sort of like a little... that sound. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's like a little... or a little clinging sound. Or the best way to describe it is like a... little junk sound, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. I was trying to find a better words to describe it, but yeah. And another thing to all you new players, just remember to angle your sails to the wind. At the moment the wind's blowing against me, so can't do much against that. Just remember, each ship has its own... well, each ship has its own basics, like what a sloop would have, but set the bigger the ship, the more harder it can be. So bear that in mind. With a sloop, if you're by yourself, it can be pretty much easy because you've got the advantage of looking down at the map table from the top side, where with the galleon or brigantine, you tend to have to go up and down the decks and, you know, literally look for that. And what's this? A flock of birds. Might be an interest, actually. And also bear in mind that galleons are very slow, and so are brigs. Well, brigs are kind of like the mid-range. They're kind of like a mixture of slow and a mixture of not. So it's like you've got the speed of a sloop, but the power, a mixture of the power of the galleon, but not as strong as a galleon, but not as fast as a sloop. So it's kind of like an even Steven. I would say if you want to pilot a big boat by yourself, I'd say at least try the brig, at least. Because that's a little bit more easier compared to the galley. I mean, yes, it can be done. Because I've seen people do it, and I've done it before when I went on a rescue mission to rescue my buddies. And even Mr. Paul's done it a few times when he's gone to rescue both me and Jade when we were stranded at sea because our boat sunk. Excuse me. So we literally there it is. So we literally basically saved each other that way. Now, usually when you see a flock of birds, it usually means a point of interest sometimes. But don't always think that. It's usually a 50-50 thing at times. But sometimes you get a point of interest where it leads to sunken ships, like this, where you find the odd treasury in here. Now, ages ago, it used to be like the one treasure or two treasures. But now they have seemed to upped it a bit more, where you actually find a lot more treasure, which I'm actually quite glad to that they actually did and all. Now, with me, I prefer, if I get a lot of treasure, like quite a fair bit, I prefer to take them back straight away, cash them all in before I end up making a mistake, or other players end up, finding me and literally looting me. And ideally, it's best to keep your boat closer to the sunken ship rather than at the distance I've got. So it's kind of like me taking a chance there. Now, what I'm looking for is like anything that could be interesting for me, and it's hard to manoeuvre in here. No, nothing down there. So there's nothing here. So it's probably just one treasure then. No, that's a shame. But yeah, usually you tend to find quite a fair amount. Hold on, let me just surface up for you and don't overtake. Shit. Come on, surface. Woo! And you know what, for a moment there, I thought my boat was another player's boat. I was going to go, shit. But another thing that I've done in this game, I also added more shinies in the ocean. If you see something shiny in the ocean, it usually means treasure. But sometimes you have to watch out for random explosive barrels. And if you find one of them, try to evade it. Or you could actually take it aboard your boat and use it against other players. But be warned, they are quite deadly and dangerous to take aboard. You are risking that barrel exploding. Not automatically, but sometimes when another player sees it, they will try and shoot it and sink your boat with it. Because players do try and take the upper hand. Right. I don't think I want to hang about too long. I might want to turn more. Yeah, I'm going to turn southeast. Now, because I only got one treasure on board, I'm going to just carry on my course. But I've ended up getting like a bit too much for what I'm carrying. Then I will definitely turn on back. And it's. Oh wait, that way. And I do love the way they actually done the waves of this of the sea and such. I think it's really quite nice. And some people, I'm not meaning to quote like some of the famous YouTubers, but some of them have actually asked how's their graphics card rendering all this and such that, and even I asked that, and it's like, it's just pretty nicely done, and it's a nice little effect that they use. And it makes it so easy for the computers to handle. It still is alien to how to do it, but yeah, it's quite amazing. You know, usually a long time ago, you know, graphics cards and such would have suffered with this thing. It would be laggy and such like that. But no, even on my potato graphics card at my mum's place, you know, it still runs the game pretty A-OK. Yes, it's on low graphics and you won't see all these pretty effects on the sea, but still, it plays the game. And that's on a GT 720 graphics card. Yeah, I do have an i5 at home, like chip core processor thing with 16 gig of RAM. So yeah, that's really yeah, that's the minimum that I got running it at my mum's place. Here, basically got a GTX 1050 or was it 60? I can't remember, and 32 gig RAM and an i7 processor. Yeah, mine's not like the state-of-the-art computer and that, but still, it does the job for me, and it does what I want. See, I'm on course. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, getting there. I've got to say, I do love this blue. It's really nice. Maybe I shouldn't take my hand on it. Wait, no, wait, let's have a look. What's that up ahead? Oh, it's another island. Another flock of birds over there. Do I dare tempt fate and go over there? Yeah, I could do that. Might be something worth looking into. Now, bear in mind, I don't plan to like show the full, you know, whole quest thing of me getting like the chest and that. I just only added the voyage thing to get the skulls and that. That's it. Getting the skulls as a waypoint for me to make a start somewhere and then look along the way to see what I can actually, you know, loot and salvage. Yeah, it seems like a cheap thing to do, but at the same time, it's definitely worth, you know, doing because you tend to come across all sorts of things. Well, I've been lucky to come across all sorts of things. At the moment, the wind's not in my favour, but at the same time, it's probably a good thing because it gives me a chance to actually have a look round. And yes, I'm well aware that in this game, you do have to be fast at times. You do have to be quick at grabbing things, especially if you're doing like things like skull faults and that, and especially if you're doing it by yourself. Which I say, you know, yeah, it's fair, and actually all agreeing to that. Oh, a little lag. No, it'll be fine. So far I haven't encountered a Meg yet. Oh, whoa, 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 game. Easy. Jesus Christ. That is definitely the game, not my PC. Now, where was this flock of birds I saw before? Oh, I'm not going over there because that's a skull fort, and like I keep saying, by myself. Ah, over there. Might be a sitting duck, really. Two other players. All players will attack you, but there are some that will keep to the code of the game. That will go, you know, literally see your face, bang, bang. And, you know, I say fair dues. Yes, there's a player Guardian over there. Now, to them, I could be easy, fair game, but if I am not mistaken, nah, they're just busy on their own way. They probably just don't want to bother with the likes of me. Because they're probably thinking, nah, we've got our own little things to take care of. So not all players are, you know, hostile. But just bear in mind that some players will not hesitate to take advantage. But I would say my suggestion is don't get sore if they do steal your loot. Even though, yes, it's annoying. You went through all that hard work to actually get that loot and such. But at the end of the day, it's more trial and error, try and try again. And you will improve as you get along. As you go along as well. And something tells me that boat is getting too close for comfort, actually. Where is it? Ideally I should be in a crow's nest looking, but... Wait, is it turning towards me? Raise my cell up. Before I do, take a dive in here. Good thing about these little boats, they're fast. But why would they go for something like... But then again, they could think that I've got treasure on board, so... Like I said before, I could be, you know, set for plunder and such. I don't see them. I might be wrong about them not wanting to attack me. I'm hoping I'm not wrong. No, they seem to be on their way. Yeah, they're distant. Do I take the chance of getting that? Or do I wait till they go? Well, it seems to be in the distance. Yeah, I don't think they... I don't know. You know what? Take a chance. Because the longer I stay here, the more chances I'm going to be vulnerable to things. So, Sodic, I'm calling it. Oh shit. I'm bringing this ship closer because that is far too far. And I'm not taking... What the fuck was that I saw in the water? Oh, it's... Right, doing a turn. Turn directly towards that and try not to crash into the thing. Right, now, slightly to the cells, moving a bit forward. I know this seems like a slow way of doing it, and actually I could have used the harpoons. Because, you know, that could have been a lot more handier. But, there you go. Right, let's raise this up so I can get ready to skedaddle. Right, jump up here. I'm glad the one thing they improved is on the way you can see things through your telescope. Because I remember it used to be clouded with the fog in it, and now you can actually see a little bit more clearer. So they have actually improved on it. Right, let's go and dive down and get some treasure. Yeah, like I said about this video is not going to be anything big or special like compared to some of the Twitchers and other streamers, because this video is just going to be basically me just getting random loot and such like that. And like I said, I may not even be you know, completing the actual voyage. I may just even just get random loot, turn it all in and such like that. It's just me just showing you guys how I sometimes operate. I mean, yes, I would sometimes do the voyages and such like that, but I'm just only just randomly showing you me going on my little random days and such like that. But I will try my best not to bore you on this video and such like that. But then again, was it now I was given advice on? I was told, don't try and do your videos to please others. Just do it to please yourself. If you can please yourself, then you're guaranteed to please others. Which is a quote that I quite like, actually. And it says, well, I better make haste, actually. Also, another thing you've got to watch out. Sharks. Don't matter how beautiful sharks are, watch out for the sharks in this game. They will chomp your bloody legs off. Right. This skull is not going to be worth much, but still. Another sorry night. Maybe I should actually turn my lanterns off in the actual map room. Might be an idea. I don't fancy bringing too much attention. Right. Still not sure what that Ashton's chest is all about. I'll just turn this off. Keep that on. And hopefully it doesn't give me away. Hold on. Before I do dive down. I know that a certain somebody will be... I didn't realise I was that close to... here. I think this might be the... another... no, that might looks like the arena, if I'm not mistaken. I can hear the skull whispering down there. So I'll give it... and it's like, shut up whispering. Right. Let's have a look, see. I also love the fact that the music kicks in as soon as you go into these areas and such. Just to go for, with the actual whole theme and such. Oh, it's so hard to manoeuvre down here. Let's have a look, see. Fucking move. Yes, I'm taking a big risk here. My air is low. Oh, I better... shit! Get the hex out of here! Before I end up being one with the fishes. Something I don't intend to. Come on, get on up for... Woo! Okay, only 2 loops on there. Okay. One's exactly fruitful, but wasn't... Wait. I heard something familiar. I hear a chest of sorrows. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like a little crying sound that goes in. That's the chest of sorrows. And let me tell you something, even though they're worth something, shit, it's got to be down below there. Then how the fuck did I... shit, get out of the way. Where the fuck is that thing? How did I not see it? If it's not there... it's got to be below deck then. I better surface up because... damn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, go, 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 go. Swim like the fucking wind. My, it was down here. I heard it. It's giving its typical cries. Come on, give me another cry. Do something, chest of soul. You watch. I'll find this bloody thing, and then it starts crying on my boat where I have to bloody empty the damn thing. Oh, I never forgot when me and my buddies end up getting 2 of the bloody things, and it was like... yeah, it was like a right... oh, there you are. It was a right nightmare to actually battle out war with both of them going off, and it's like, really? And no matter how much you try, you just keep on trying to fill up your boat with water. And I think, if memory serves... what was that sound? I am hearing things. You, my pedigree chum, I am keeping up on... You bastards! No, you fuck off. No. Oh no 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 no! Come on, come on, come on! Don't do this to me! Oh, you son of a bitch! You are absolute bitch! Why'd you have to go and do this to me? Come on! Stop flooding my damn boat! Oh, you are such a little. I'm gonna give you something to go about in a minute. Whoa! What if I play a song to it? Something. See if this works. See if No, it's not working. Fuck. I thought that might have worked. Oh, Jesus Christ, I need to stop fucking crying. God damn you, chest of souls. Why'd you have to be so blue? I'm blue and I don't wanna die. Da, da, dee, dee, da, da. I know that's not how the words go. Come on. Come with some slack. At this way, I may as well throw you overboard because you're worth more trouble than you are worth. Stop your bloody crying. My God, man. How much? Come on, man up. This is... You know what? If I end up, you know, losing all this shit, I'm blaming you, Chester Soils. Seriously. You are a right little coxie. Oh. Bloody thing. Right, where am I? That's Shipwreck's Bay. Reaper Hideout. The Reaper's Hideout? Dagger Tooth is not far. Well, I guess I'll be going forward to Dagger Tooth. I swear to fuck you little son of a bitch. You start crying. I will start beating the shit out of you. I dare not go down to check anymore because I know what this bloody thing's going to do with me. It's going to cry. Yeah, that's the arena area. It's not marked out on the map, but it's definitely the arena. But be careful of the rocks. Now, I'm going to have to turn this bad boy in because one, he's going to start crying on my ship, and two, he's worth something. Yeah, I know 1,000 gold is not a lot compared to what I usually get because I'm a sports so-and-so, but at the same time, it is definitely worth it to me because every little helps. Although I still got to work out what that Ashen's chest does. I've got to love the crashing of the waves on this. So satisfying. Yeah, it's quite foggy. But I am not going in the right direction. Try heading more. Let's check where I'm going. That's a little bit better. Boom. Oh, you son of a bitch! Give me a break! swear, if I ram a rock while I'm cleaning up this mess, I'm gonna throw you... I forget throwing you overboard. I have to be cautious here. Ideally, I'd like to drop anchor. But, however, I'm not going to do that. How close am I to that rock? Whoa! Oh, that's the island. I want to be shot by the island, but then the anyone else. Good thing about sloops, they're a little bit more durable compared to what they used to be. But still, very vulnerable prey. Please tell me that you stop crying. Thank you. Otherwise I will get my friend, Dido Andreas, onto you to make you stop crying. And she has a very convincing way of doing that. Shit. Is it an island? Let's have a look, see. Guess it must be. Right, almost there. Let's turn her a bit more towards where the main docks are. I know the first thing I'm going to unload is you, Chest of Sorrows, and then the Sapphire, because that's worth quite a bit. Oh, that's the island post. I always get confused with those little post things in the background as other player boats. That's the scariest thing about it. But hey, I love a good scare. Oh wait, I made a mistake. There we go. Also, a little piece of advice I can give you is don't always follow how I play the game. Everyone has their own unique way of playing it. So if you feel comfortable doing something different and such, you know, don't hesitate to, you know, take that chance and do something different, because, you know, it's always good to try your own tactics and such. And also, I'm keeping the anchor down because I'm not sure if there's a storm brewing, and I don't fancy my boat going off. Not why there's stuff on there. I know it's not a lot, but still, there's some on there. Yeah, it looks like another player might have been here. There's a fruit crate there or something. Ah. This thing better be bloody worth it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that was definitely pretty good. And what have you got in here? How quaint. Don't mind if I do. I know somebody will be laughing about the fact that I fell in the water. And I'll be like, laugh it off. Right, let's pick you up because you're worth more. Then I'll deal with the chest and then I'll deal with the skull. Also, to any newcomers to this game, I will say you have to also take note what goes to what person in this game. For example, anything to do with jewels, gem, gold, like sapphires or rubies or emeralds, they go to the gold hoarder. The one that includes chests as well goes to the gold hoarder. They go to this fellow in this green tent here, or blue tent, whichever colour tent you want to call it. Basically, it goes in this tent. One that looks like it's got a key. Yeah, it goes to this guy. And then you've got the skulls that go to the voodoo lady that's in the tent, which you will see in a bit. And then you've got the Alliance merchant person, where you give the crates of silk or exotic spices or bone dust to and such. So, you know, you get to know what crate goes to what, because you can tell because of how they look and such. For example, crates that look more square-like this, they go to the Merchant Alliance. And usually when you find Ashen's type ones, which is like the volcanic ones, the ones with the little reds on it, they usually can be worth a bit. But I say that on a 50-50 basis, so don't hold me to that one. So, yeah. Right, and this one is where you sell the that to the Merchant Alliance. And yep, just as I thought, less. I know some people say, they would say, oh, 500 is a lot. Yeah, that's true. Every little helps, but in my opinion, from what I've been doing, it's kind of like pittance compared to the like 60k I've been getting from skull faults and such. And yes, you can get at least 60k from one skull fault, sometimes more. Yeah, that's been done. Trust me on that. So I remember one time we got 60k from one gold fault, and I was like, whoa. And even my buddy was even surprised, but he was like, yeah, you know, total surprise. But the good thing about this game is you don't need to, buy all the nice fancy gear to make yourself look powerful. This is the voodoo lady, basically the Order of Souls. And if you want to become a pirate legend, you just got to get your 3 ranks up. Basically, your Merchant Alliance up to 50, your Gold Hoarders, ouch, to 50, and your Order of Souls to 50 as well. So far, I'm about 6 away from obtaining that. I think I may as well stock up while I'm here. Might be a good idea. Because otherwise, the last time when I thought, I'm not going to bother stocking up, just continue on with the next voyage and that, I end up getting pummeled. Something I'm not going to let happen again. So, I'm going to put that in there. Put you in there. Wood is very important, because I'm going to need that. I don't care much for grubs and such, but still. There you go. And yes, you can fish in this game, for those who don't know. But yeah, it is quite a simple game to play once you get your head around it and get used to it. And it is actually very fun. Even more fun when you are with people. But it doesn't mean you can't have fun by yourself either, because I have tons of fun on this game. And I actually enjoy the bones of this game. No pun intended to the skulls and cross thing. Yeah, I'm trying to make this all quick so that way I can, you know, get on with the next thing. For a moment there, I thought something was going to happen because the music changed, but then I realised it was nothing. Also, another thing on this game, it's best to be vigilant on this game as well, because you never know what kind of nasty surprises come up. Although I am hoping that a ghost ship shows up, so I can actually show you guys the ghost ship. I know that a lot of you will say, oh, I've seen the ghost ship already, I know what it looks like. Not everyone has, because there's some people that is still new to this game would like to see the battles with the ghost ship, the battles with the Meg, and even the battles with the Kraken. No, not the Kraken. I know they say they don't go for little boats, but I think they changed the rules now to that they do go for little boats. Because I remember the other day when I went back onto this just to see what has changed in this game, and the son of a bitch went for me, and I was like, oh damn. And speaking of the term son of a bitch, yesterday when I was messing about with my friends, I actually got hold of an explosive barrel and I actually blew myself up on a shark, and I got an achievement saying "Smile, you son of a," which was a reference to the Jaws movie, where the guy actually says it to the shark and says "Smile, you son of a bitch," and then just shoots the thing in the shark's mouth so it blows up. And I was like, damn, I love the reference of the old movies and such like that. Even though I was more rooting for the shark on that, but still. What can I say? I love sharks. What else am I looking for? Oh, it's these barrels. Wood. I could do with more cannibals at this rate. I try not to do... Alright, that's better. Well, actually, no. I'll need more wood than cannibals now that I think about it. Ah, I am taking some cannibals, including these magic ones. And that way, if I do get raided, at least I got these on me. Right, now then. Southeast, I said, didn't I? Yeah. So I just reminded myself. By the way, again, that red skull in the sky is a skull fault, basically, in case you anyone's wondering. And I do prefer the old, how it was back in the old back how it was like originally, with the skull being in the air, the green eyes flashing and such. But you know, again, it's only just a minor thing. Hold on, I've got to pull out a dock here. Turn us around a bit there. Lower the sails. Turn us around. There we go. Into the wind. I'll enjoy sailing in the seas. Also, bear in mind, once you start a voyage, if you do decide to quit the game while in the voyage, make sure you're 100% sure you really want to do that, because once you quit the game, you guarantee to quit the voyage, and you have to re-get that voyage back, and sometimes it can cost you gold. Not always a lot, but, you know, just a little heads up there on that. Well, I am still confused to what the Ashen's Chest is all about, so I am actually trying to figure out that part out. If I can actually find... Maybe I should go on a random island and see if there's any skeletons that holds a key to that, perhaps. Because I remember yesterday when me and my buddies were looking on the random island and hunting for treasure, we came across a skeleton captain that had a key. So, what island would be best for me to go to? I'll take a little pick. Definitely not there would be a good idea. I mean, I could try it. No. Be too risky. So it's just me thinking what island I could do to look for this skeleton captain, because usually they're littered across the island, these red skeleton-like captains that hold keys or ritual skulls, and ritual skulls are worth about 10 blue coins. I'm not entirely 100% sure what this key's all about. Right. While I'm sailing, I may as well do the English thing. Drink a good cuppa. Get in a dry throat.